Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we happened to finish looking through the town of Grimson over here, found out more about the undead troubles, and have gotten more hints that it's demons related to what's going on out here. So, we know that they're in the forest to the north, so let's head up there right now. Start doing some investigating. Okay, that's the river. Can't do anything there. Into the forest we go. You've entered a more lush area of Faringrove. The forests are in place so thick that you could easily get lost in them. It's strange that the people of Faringrove have not taken advantage of this thick forest. Then you hear it. Silence. Despite the vegetation, there are hardly any animals, or they're silent. Something dangerous is enjoying a hike in nature. A group of alarmingly fast undead have reached you. 5 specters and 3 skeletal warriors. That is a lot. That is actually very powerful. Okay, wait. Ah, crap. Well, I gotta reload. Those are powerful. Alright, let's try this again. I did not expect things to be that powerful. Let's go. There's the alarmingly fast undead, same ones as before. Wait. Wow! Okay, those undead need to die. Reloading again. This is going to be extremely difficult, especially with those skeletons. They are more deadly than anything I've seen so far. Almost overwhelmingly so. Here we have whites, ruby skeletons, and quick ghasts. And those cost slow. Not something I want, really. Okay, there goes one. Okay, healing. And another cast of this. Okay, those are definitely possible to kill. This should... Yeah, that killed 3 of them at least. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, healing again. And another of this. Okay. There we go. You strike each of the fallen corpse one more time. Never hurts to be sure. When you're confident the undead are once more dead, you move on. The forests are a bit safer now. That was a very difficult fight. Let's heal up, recover our energy before saving and going back in. I don't want to have to fight him again. Alright, in we go. Spectres and skeletal warriors again. Okay. And a haste again for Bonnie. Damn it! Those things are way too powerful, those warriors. Reloading. Okay, better idea. Let's, get this out on everyone. That should help out a lot. Or at least a bit. For this fight, anyway. I want to make sure these undead die. Re-die. You know what I mean. Hey, if we can kill one of those, I'd be happy. Okay. Let's give a haste to Fox. Okay, that one's dead, at least. Alright. Now, haste to Cheek. Good. Now I think we can survive this. I hope. Alright, now. See how effective... Actually, slow. I think that actually worked. Okay. This time, it's working. There we go. Alright, got through that. Let's get this valuable, surprisingly valuable loot. Forests are a bit safer. Now I'm going to run back and sell this loot, valuable as it is, because it's also a bit heavy. Let's see, can I sell to you? Yes, I can. It's this gold ring and these other things. Excellent. Glorious, glorious loot. Alright, simple enough task. Regain our spell energy. We can make our way further north. I see zombies. Alright, let's see if we can clear out this group. 8 zombies, 2 spirits, 4 ghouls. The spirits are gonna be the rough ones. Okay, maybe not. Spirits are gonna die very quickly and easily. They are alarmingly fast. This definitely killed out 4 of them. Okay, this is the easy group. Ish. The slow they cast on everyone, not very fun. Right, lightning spray. One more to kill. And there we go. Alright, that one pad. Now back into the forest here. Oh! Suddenly you notice you've been cornered. Luckily not by undead, by rats. Huge amounts of rats. Giants rats. They squeak furiously at you and attack. You are going to be their next meal. That is indeed a lot of rats! Okay. Fortunately, I have an idea. Okay. Let's kill as many of these as we can. Okay. Okay. Let's, haste Draco, actually, yeah. Because, now that Draco is hasted... Beautiful. Okay. Now we can get rid of this. Wow, it actually survived. Well, down it goes. There's only 2 poor furs dropped here. That was, without a doubt, the largest massacre you've been affiliated with. One last gaze at the field of battle reveals you a scroll tube. Not bothering how the rats got a hold of it, you take it. A divine host scroll. Well, that's something. Okay. Divine host scroll. Bam. Not likely to use it, but it's something. I honestly did not expect that to happen. Oh, goody. Tower. That means this must be the source. Alright then. Well, let's go in. It's obvious the administrators of Faringrove haven't been doing their job. A well-run Empire town wouldn't tolerate stray lizards, let alone a large tower inhabited by a vampire, this close to a human settlement. The tower is gloomy, not a single window can be found. No doubt to prevent the sunlight entering the tower. Somehow, yeah, I'm not surprised. After all, vampire tower? Must hate windows. Probably a Mac user. Fine, obvious joke was obvious. Shut up. Just deal with it. Ah, the snow outside has begun. Yes, that is completely unrelated to what I'm doing, so hush. You step inside the tower. You immediately spot undead, however they do not seem to care for you. They do not focus their attention at you at all. In fact, considering how mindless basic undead are, you think these were ordered not to harm you. Why the commander of these undead would do so remains a mystery. No doubt you'll get an answer once you reach the master of the tower. I just want to take a look inside each room, each of these here. Can't actually speak with them. Okay, there's nothing in the back, which means that must be where the master of the tower is. Alright then. Oh, there's actually nothing in there. herbs. Yes, steel, steel, and steel. I feel like there may be a hidden room up here. In fact, that room over there may be why. Or maybe not. Never mind. Okay, this is a storage room. Rock, nothing. Unidentified chainmail. At a guess, probably cursed. Whoa! These skeletons that skeleton appears to be like a merchant or something. That's interesting. This is, without question, a prison room. There are several cages for unfortunate victims, but no victims. In fact, you do not detect a trace of dried blood, only layers of dust. The cages must not be used frequently. Ha! Can't take any of that, though. Potion, invulnerability elixir, haste elixir, and silver coins. Sadly, can't take it. You enter a spiderweb-filled room. Clearing out the closest webs, you make out 4 caskets. Whatever the reason for their existence is, they certainly haven't been used for it. Just trash in that one. Yep, no purpose to them. Alright, let's enter the room on the right. This room is littered with bones and skulls, all of which look extremely old. You think some of the skulls would crumble into dust if you touched them. Why would a vampire keep such low-quality bones? Perhaps this used to be some sort of emergency supply for skeletons. Who knows? Ooh. Treasure. Trash there. A stick. Javelin. Crude weapons. Nothing useful. You've entered what looks like some kind of blood-draining room. There are puddles of blood everywhere and a nasty-looking zombie with a kitchen knife. You inspect the tables. There are chunks of meat on them. The chunks do not look like they came from a human, but you can't be sure. Apparently the blood didn't come from humans. There's a small pen with grass growing in it and cows eating the grass. Why would a vampire want to farm cattle is beyond you. There's also a small cellar near the cow pen. Okay, I mean, I can understand why. Apparently he doesn't, Okay, and that heads around the back. Interesting. Oh. Ooh. Alright, we've got an emerald here. Nobody sees anything. Control foe scroll, sure. Fire blast scroll, very nice. And an unidentified scroll, probably wither or something. You find a closed book with a faint magical energy floating away from it. This could be the vampire's personal spellbook, so reading it could be dangerous. The temptation is hard, nonetheless. You could open the book and see what it contains. Read it. You open the book and start to read. The book contains mostly gruesome necromantic rituals and chants with nothing magical about them. You do, however, find one interesting ritual. You try to decipher the runes, but alas, they are too old and too weird for you to make any sense of them. Which means we need more arcane lore! Try that. Nope, didn't work. Damn, we need more. Alright, looks like all that's left here is the center room. You shouldn't go through these doors. Mossadorl doesn't know you're here, and it's best to keep things that way. Really? Wait, Mossadorl? You've entered what looks like a throne room. Ahead of you sits the master of this tower. He is indeed a vampire, but although he is no doubt centuries old, he looks like a young man. The vampire rises from his throne.
Mortals, do not unholster your weapons. I wish no harm unto you. Please speak with me.
You wait for a moment to see if a trap of some sort would be sprung. When nothing happens, you approach the vampire. Alright. Alright, let's speak with you. The vampire extends his arms at you.
Fear not, mortals, nothing threatens you in this tower.
The voice of the vampire is dry and, in a way, not impressive at all. It's like you are hearing a young man speaking. Mosador steps up from his chair.
Speak with me, there is much you should learn.
Who are you? Why are you here? The vampire seems to relax a bit.
I am Mosador, over 200-year-old vampire. This tower is my home, where I feed and study.
You feed on what?
Livestock, mostly cows. I got them when I first settled into this little valley. I haven't fed on humans for a long time.
Feeding on cows works?
It doesn't have the same flavor as human blood. It is also weaker, but blood is blood. It doesn't matter where it's from.
Where did you originally come from?
Oh, my story is a long one. I have been a vampire for over 200 years. Before my transformation, I was a 19-year-old villager, far from here. The curse of unlife has made my memory faded. There isn't much I remember about my life. I was turned into a vampire by a power-seeking vampire. He made me a slave for him, me and others. His goal was to enslave the villages nearby and turn the people into cattle for easy feeding. He had an army for that. Unfortunately for him, he lived on Empire lands. The Empire sent an army to storm his castle. My former master was killed, and with his death my mind was completely mine again. I managed to escape and decided to form an army of my own. I terrorized the peasants for some time. Then the Empire sent an army to storm my castle. I managed to escape again. This time I decided to move further away and help mortals instead of feeding on them. After a while, the villagers treated me like a friendly witch. I was content, but not a long time after that the Empire sent an army to storm my tower. I was forced to flee again.
Why did you help the villagers?
To ensure my survival. I had witnessed the power of the Empire twice at that time. I figured if I posed no threat to the Empire, they would not harm me. Apparently I was wrong.
And after that you came to Faringrove.
After that I came here. I decided that I shouldn't deal with humans at all, especially with the Empire. I sought for the most remote area I could find and end up here. Right after I arrived, I created zombies to build me a tower. Then I sought out the leader of the Empire troops and conversed with him. We reached an agreement. No troops would be sent to kill me, and I wouldn't drain a drop from his people.
Okay, then. You can talk all you want, but I know you have attacked Crimson with your undead. The vampire shakes his head.
I haven't. Hear me out. I created the undead, but I did so only to save myself. Not long ago, I was approached by a powerful Hakai. He forced me to work for him and raid the villages. He gave me the power to create stronger undead, but he did not trust me to command them. So you see, I am not responsible for the deaths of mortals, and that is why you must help me.
Was the Hakai by chance Kajal Nihiltak?
The demon did not bother to reveal its name to me.
Who commands the undead if not you?
The demon lord left an imp to oversee the undead. But as an imp he was easy to subdue. I encased it in a fortress cage so that the undead would just stagger around the forest aimlessly and would not cause further harm. If I were to kill the imp, the demon lord would notice.
Help you?
Yes, to get rid of the demons. By doing this, you would also help yourselves. I only require you to destroy the undead lurking in the forest, then convince the mayor that I pose no threat.
Very well, I'll do it.
Excellent! If you defeat enough groups of undead, the forest should be safe again. I doubt convincing the mayor is a hard task after the forests are safe. When you've convinced the mayor, return here. I may be able to assist you further.
Yes, but I'm curious about what's up here. Up we go, then.
Let's investigate his upper chambers.
The door is locked. You try to examine the lock, but it's surrounded by a faint field of energy. Can't reach it until you remove the enchantment with a spell of your own. Isn't strong enough to affect the door? Great, it looks like you've encountered a very powerful shade. And to top it off, it seems crazed. It howls and attacks you. Fairly powerful, but easy enough to kill. There we go. Easy enough. Nothing there, nothing there. Lovely stone spiral, shard of release. Ah. You find a book lying on a pedestal. It is worn and probably very old. The cover reads, Mosadoral. Read the book. The book is not magical. It starts with a phrase. Your name is Morsadoral. This book is written so that you will never forget. It is a diary of some sort. Within its pages lies the story of Mosadoral the vampire. Details of his actual life are vague. The book contains more detailed facts when entries come close to the present. Apparently, Mosadoral has been trying to find a way to seal himself off from the rest of the world by using Venati magics. So far, he's had no luck. You close the book. Venati magics? You seem to have stumbled upon Mosadoral's private altar. It is, as you would suspect, made of black obsidian. The aura it emits, however, is not dark. It isn't a holy aura either. You are positive that the altar emits an aura. Perhaps the deity, if any, is a neutral one. This is Mosadoral's sarcophagus. The room you are in is dreadfully foreboding. You get the feeling you are being watched. Nonetheless, what do you do with the sarcophagus? Nothing. A jeweled ring. Nobody's watching here, really. Another shard of release. A rock. Oh, hello. There's a guardian here. A shattering crystal. Did not expect that. Guardian's dead. And we got amber, emerald, ruby. Okay. On the other side, you recognize the crystal in front of you. Among other powerful wizards, these kinds of crystals are favored by the Venati. You have no idea what it does, and sensing powerful magical protections placed upon it, you decide not to touch it. What do you know? This bookcase was just an illusion. Oh. Some amber. Hello. Gold coins, an invulnerability elixir. Steel arrows and steel bolts. I'm not going to bother with the bolts, but the arrows, yes. Runed helm and a lovely stone spiral. I'll take the helm. And a wand of force cage and an unknown necklace. Very useful loot. Right, what's this runed helm again? Plus 10% resistance to magic damage. I'll give it to Sheik, sure. The regular helm we'll get rid of. Let's see, and looks like there may be something back here. Oh no, wait, that was a door that couldn't be opened. Alright. Well, everything we're seeing here does seem to indicate that he was telling the truth. He's not hostile. And he just wants to be left alone. He drinks the blood of cattle. He drinks the blood of cattle. He doesn't attack the villagers. Okay, there's more undead out there. But the episode has gone on long enough. We'll clear out that undead, and next episode we'll finish up with the undead up here. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.